I bet many of you are decorating your Christmas tree today, so let's paint an ornament to celebrate. I'm going to start with another simple up and down background using dark green and light green to start. I want it to look like the background is like a Christmas tree but faded. Even mix in a couple little pieces of dark green. You can do whatever colors you want. I'm even going to take a little bit of dark navy blue and white and put that in there as well to make it feel cold. Maybe it's an outdoor Christmas tree. Remember, you can do whatever color combination you want though. Next, we're going to do the bouquet background using our round Pouncer sponges. I'm going to make it look like Christmas lights are faded in the distance. So to do that, I am only going to use one size Pouncer today with some dark green and light green to start. I'm going to do a couple circles, just pressing down and twisting. And to fade them, I'm going to use my mop brush. I cleaned it off and left it slightly damp. Do light little circular strokes over top of each of the dots, and that's going to fade it into the background. And do multiple different colors. So I didn't clean off my sponge, but I added some yellow and white to this one. Let's do a couple little dots. They do not have to be perfectly spaced out. You can have some overlapping, that's up to you. And lightly dusted in the background. Now, if there's too much paint coming off of your circle, you can take a paper towel and get most of that water off. Again, you don't want it to start dripping. And see, you're just doing little like dusting strokes in a circular motion. They already look like Christmas lights. That's so cool. Now, some people don't do this dusting into the background. You can just leave them polka dots if you want. I've seen different variations of this type of painting and both look super cute. I am going to have some fun with it though. I'm going to use some metallic rose gold paint for some of my dots. So putting that on my sponge, I'm going to add a few of those in different places as well. And then we're going to dust that in with our clean mop brush. I'm cleaning it off every time and getting most of the water off. It also helps if the dots are just a little bit tacky. Don't do it right away because if you do, you might have too much of a smudge. I must say I am really loving the smudge on this metallic paint though. It really shines in the light. As a final step, I always like to do white dots last and blend that in. I even added a little bit of my navy into the white. No matter what color combination you use, I think white always really makes everything pop in the end with a bouquet background. So once you have them all dusted in there, go ahead and dry it. Let's paint some branches for our ornament to hang from. I'm using a size 2 round brush, and I'm going to do 2 dark brown lines coming out from the top left-hand side. Not from exactly the corner, but slightly in towards the center. One's going to be pointed down a little bit more than the other, like that. Those are kind of guidelines. Now I'm using a size 4 round brush now. I'm going to dip into some dark green and a little bit of white so it stands out in front of the dark green background. On each side of my branches, I'm going to do little curved strokes coming down. Notice how they fan out towards the edge a little bit, but they're touching along the branch. So the ones on the right side are curved out to the right, and the ones on the left side are slightly curved out towards the left. And they're pointing at almost a V angle, so they're coming up to a point of the branch. Once you get all of those in there, I like to take some white and then highlight each of them to make it look like snow. You do not have to cover the entire branch that you painted. It's okay if some of the brown is showing. I think that makes it look like an actual branch. Same thing on this other branch up here. Little curved strokes coming out at that angle, slightly fanned out, but all touching towards the branch. Do that all the way up to the point, make it look full. And then once you have it all the way to the point, take your white and add those highlights. Doesn't that pop? So the bouquet background is the tree faded in the distance, and these 2 branches are the ones that are focused in your scene here. Once you have your branches finished, go find something pretty big to trace for your ornament. I'm using the top edge of an old yogurt jar. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just going to take a pencil, figure out where you want it hanging. I'm having mine down just a little over halfway and tracing it with my pencil so we can fill it in. Now I'm taking a size 6 round brush and I'm going to fill it in with some blue. I'm using bright blue because everybody seems to do red for ornaments. I'm really trying to do something different here, but you can do whatever color ornament you want for the base. Fill it in, and then we're going to make the front of the ornament look a little brighter, so I'm going to blend in some white with my blue while it's still wet. I'm going to really emphasize this bottom left corner here. I really want that to pop all around. And once I get a couple strokes, I'm going to blend it in with just some of the plain blue like that. On the top edge, I'm even going to fade a little bit, do a little swirl up there. Now it's starting to look round. There we go. Really emphasizing this bottom left edge, so I'm going to keep highlighting it just a little bit to make it pop. That's where the light's shining on it. For shading, I'm going to take a little bit of that navy blue, maybe with a little bit of white, but I want it to be pretty dark. I'm going to go all the way around the ornament, but I'm also going to brush in a little bit of shading from the top edge because maybe there's a shadow from the branches on it. Go all the way around. And then once you have all your shading in there, I'm going to maybe do a few more strokes from the top. While it's still wet, make sure to take some of just the bright blue we used in the beginning and blend that edge in there. So it should be really bright in the front part of the ornament and then fade out to the dark edge. Let's add a little bit of just that bright blue in this top right center section here. There we go. Really emphasizing the shading coming from the top because I really think there would be a shadow. It's up to you how much detail you do. Blending in along the edge a little bit more, I made it darker. There we go. Looks pretty round. Now to hang it, I'm going to take metallic silver paint. This is a size 2 round brush. Let's paint a box on top of the ornament to give it something to hang from. So I made a rectangle and I filled it in with the metallic silver. And then I'm going to take some of the navy blue from my shading and add little stripes going up along that bottom section of the hanger. That just makes it look a little bit more detailed. It's up to you now from this point what details you really do. I'm going to do a circle on top of the rectangle with the silver metallic paint as well. And let's shade this bottom edge here. There we go. Then take some of the silver and brush a line going up to one of your branches. This one looks like it's hanging directly under the second one here, so I did that. Add a little hook. Perfect. And with a little bit of white paint, I'm going to add some highlights to that rectangle with a little bit of white paint, just on the top left corner like that. Perfect. Now you can design your ornaments however you want, but I'm taking some white paint and doing a snowflake. This is a 6-point snowflake, so I did a line going straight up and down and an X through it. Probably should have measured it out so it was even, but that's okay. We're going to do a similar style to the mythical snowflakes I did in my Christmas gnome, but I'm also going to add little V's along each of my lines. So something like that. Again, you could do a whole bunch of different designs. Like if you saw my other Christmas ornament painting, you could do swirls, you could do polka dots. That's entirely up to you. Yeah, I was right, I didn't do that quite even, so let's do a couple lines in between there. Maybe make that one a little bit longer to make it even. Love it. And as a final step, I'm taking a fine sea sponge and some white. We're gonna frost the edges, just bouncing in a little bit of white texture. All along the edges of each. It's okay if you need to tilt it. Ooh, I like that. And there we go. Have fun decorating your Christmas trees if you're decorating them this weekend. If you try this painting, I would love to see how it turns out. And if you want to see my other Christmas ornament painting, I will have that linked in the description as well. Have fun and happy painting, everybody.